Hey guys, so for dessert, I'm gonna make something called a Flan Chimichanga. Yeah. So we went to a Mexican restaurant and they had served what is called a cheesecake chimichanga, which is basically cheesecake in a flour tortilla, wrapped like a burrito, and then deep fried. I don't have a deep fryer and I don't have cheesecake, but I do have some flan left over. So this is like a flan de queso, which is pretty much like a cheesecake. And then I have these flour tortillas. So I'm gonna turn on my skillet. I gave this a try and they loved it. So you don't need big pieces. So I'm gonna cut like 2 small pieces. And then I actually smushed it a little bit. Almost like spreading it a little bit. So I smushed it. There. Get this on one side in the middle. You could put the syrup if you want, but Matthew doesn't really like the syrup, so, and then it'll get messy. So now you fold in the edges like this, and then you fold it and roll it like a burrito. Ta-da! So let me do another one. I don't have that much flan left, but this is a great way to use up flan. Flan is very sweet. Like I said, it's kind of like a cheesecake except sweeter because it has the sugar syrup. Yeah, it's only gonna make 2. Okay. So 2 it is. And when I saw that at the Mexican restaurant, I'm like, wow, cheesecake chimichanga, it was good. So I'm like, flan is just like, well, flan de queso is just like cheesecake. So there, I got 2. So there's my skillet. Gonna add butter. Oops. Come on. There you go. Slippery butter. Since I don't have a deep fryer, there. I'm going to put the seam side down and let it get brown and crispy, and then I'll flip it. So here we go. I flipped them. Look at that, nice and golden. Ooh, butter. So now the other side's gonna get golden and crispy. Ooh, and then the inside gets a little warm, and it doesn't ooze or goo or anything like cheese does, but it'll get nice and warm and custardy. The other side got a little more toasty. Oops, my bad. Just cover it, they won't even know. So you can either A, drizzle it with the sugar syrup, which tastes so vanilla-y. Love it, but I have complainers in the house about that. Weird, right? They're sweet eaters, but they don't like the sugar syrup. Or B, cinnamon and sugar. So I have this jar here. I added more sugar with like, what, a teaspoon of cinnamon or something like that. And just coat it with the cinnamon and sugar. This is how they liked it. Then it'll stick to the butter. That's it. Ooh. Get it on both sides. And then let me see if I'm able to cut it with one hand for you. You hear that crunch? There you go. And look at that. A flan chimichanga. Ooh, make it. Yeah. And that's what's for dessert tonight.